Greetings pimps. Today we have a small discussion on why YouTube will never be great again. Back in the humble beginnings of 2005, this website was loaded with people simply sitting in front of their camera posting whatever the hell they desired. One early example of this, which is a channel that is still partially active to this day, is the Archfiend. Just a guy ranting to the camera without the need for jump cuts or editing. A skill that is far too rare on the website these days. Hell, people reading directly from a script can't even do that anymore. People didn't need to appeal to the lowest common denominator, they just made whatever content they wanted. Then the unfortunate day came when monetization attacked. This was quite obviously the beginning of the end. Look at anything that goes from free to heavily monetized, and it is always the beginning of the path of its total destruction. We are witnessing it now with boxing, Twitch, video games, you name it. Like a lot of things, including YouTube, it became all about money when it used to be about fun and passion. Now everyone pretends to and claims to be passionate, but it's always obvious all they want is that paycheck. Outside of YouTube, one needs look no further than boxing and the clown fiestas occurring there. I'm not saying you should work for free, I'm saying if the paychecks shrank and dried up, all these faux passionate folks would move on because they only care for money, and that's fake passion. Gone are the days of hobbies. Now, if people cannot potentially make money off it, they don't do it. Hell, people will literally edit and change their own so-called creative work just so it can be monetized. Got to make sure it fits what others want it to be, right? Got to appeal to the lowest common denominator to get views, right? Got to put on a face of pseudo-intellectualism when you're appealing to the lowest common denominator, like all those political channels and streamers, to get views, right? No one is their self anymore, and it is sad. In fact, people would rather lie and say they're being themselves than actually do it. People will claim they do not care about views yet continue to appeal to the lowest common denominator. The only one you're lying to is yourself. We all see it. That said, there is no foreseeable way to fix this issue, as appeals towards morons and emotion is the only way to gain so-called success on such a platform. Sometimes you can even make them feel smart, such as with channels like Vsauce or literally any political channel that appeals to the lowest common denominator. And then you have droves of idiots who believe they are intellectual or feel smart watching someone they think is so. Meanwhile, the channel they're watching is based around appealing to, once again, the lowest common denominator. An idiot would say this is caused by capitalism, but one needs only to look around slightly to notice that people of all ideologies fall into this. The allure of a following and money is too much for most mortal men and women. Look at Conor McGregor, always acting a fool for money and fame. Very sad and embarrassing indeed. Such is the same for YouTubers and Twitch streamers alike. All that said, people are free to do whatever they want. Unfortunately, most don't believe that even if they claim to. Almost all humans on this planet can be emotionally convinced that some moral or null actions or thoughts are bad or must be stopped. The fault, funnily enough, is all upon your favorite YouTubers. Well, unless of course you are a giga-brain genius such as myself. But that is all for now, and why YouTube shall never be great again. Anyways, pimps, we out.